Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be transforming the interior on my NP300. Fucking one-shot wonder, mate, don't you worry. So we went over to Spotlight this morning and grabbed some nice suede material and some quick grip adhesive. That's going to be for the headliner and all of the A and B pillars. I've seen some boys, they paint them all and they paint their headliner, but I don't know. I saw one in person and it feels a little bit crap, like when you actually touch it. It also looks just real hard. I'm hoping that this will be something different and a little bit nicer than that. So I haven't watched a single video on how to do this, so we're just going to pull the headliner out and see how we go. And if it's crap, then we'll just paint it. But yeah, without further ado, let's get stuck into ripping the front seats out. Then we're going to rip all the pillars out, rip all the grab handles off. Then we should be able to drop the headliner and go out through the front doors. But yeah, let's start by taking the front seats out. It's outrageous. If I can't find the right socket, I've got to crash out. Ooh. Hey! Mad. Ew! Well, now it's time to get all the pillars out, and then after we got all the pillars and grab handles out, we should be able to drop this headliner. There you go. Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck. Hello. Here's one I prepared earlier. Oi. I need a McScrewdriver. Should I disconnect my batteries for airbags? Yeah, should be right. Bang! Oi! Huzzah.
Yeah, aggression pops off, then not enough aggression that it's gonna break. That's like real fun.
And then like you got little weird things that the Chinese, the Japanese put in places. Ugh. Huzzah! Alright, so getting the headliner out is a bit of a pain, but you just got to kind of bend it and get it through out this door. A lot of other people have gone through this door. I think it's just any of the back doors you should be right, but it feels terrible, but it doesn't look like we've creased it. So get it the rest of the way out and then we'll start cleaning her up, ready for the new fabric. Alright, so quick update. We have all of the interior pieces here ready to go. So I've decided we're actually going to paint these instead of trying to wrap them. So we've got some of this Dulux Auto Shield vinyl and fabric paint, so we're going to use that for all of the interior pieces, and then we've started laying the glue down and gluing down the fabric for the headliner. So we're just using some quick grip. This stuff actually is meant for automotive headlining, so it's looking alright. It's pretty tacked up now. We did lay a lot on at the start and it wasn't like tacking up and we were real confused, so but we kept playing around with it. Now she's pretty solid. Corners are looking nice, so we just got the rest of this to do up here and then we're good to go. we officially have the headliner in its last stage of just glued down all of the edges here. It's looking pretty good underneath. This suede stuff's definitely very difficult to play with. It doesn't have a lot of stretch in it, but we've also painted all of the interior plastics black. The fabrics actually come up really, really nice. There's definitely still some light spots, but it's come up pretty mint. So now we're just waiting for all this to dry and then bang it all back in the car. Hopefully everything goes in as easy as it came out, because if not, we're gonna have some dramas. Hey, time to put the headliner in. All right, so we've got the headliner in now. Got the two clips up the back. Just put the little visor clips in it. Looks absolutely incredible. Let's get the rest of these plastics in and we'll see what the final look looks like. All right, well, we have every single bit of interior plastic in and it looks absolutely incredible. It's turned out really, really good actually. That Dulux paint is super good. Even the like fabric on the visors, they look really good too. Got all the patches up there. But yeah, super stoked with how it turned out. We'll get the seats in and we'll see how it looks with the seats in. Well, that's him all back together. How friggin' good does it look? Stoked with how it turned out. Got to go home and brush all this one way so it doesn't look as bad, but it has absolutely changed the interior of this car. Everything just feels so modern. Even, I think my favorite part's the gauges. The gauges all tying into one. Looks absolutely awesome. If I was to do it again, I think I'd probably get a material that was a little bit more forgiving. The suede just, I don't know, you can't really stretch it in any way. You kind of just have to lay it over, which in some spots you can see has like wrinkle. But over the entire roof, if there's a couple wrinkles in the corners that no one's ever going to look at except for you and I, because we know that they're there, it'll be all right. So, but yeah, absolutely stoked with how it turned out. Alrighty guys, that just about wraps up today's episode. The interior of this car looks absolutely amazing. I'm so happy with how it turned out. There's still a couple little spots of beige, like you can see on the seat belt here, and then even on the, like up here on the lights, it's still beige there. But that's just because I didn't want to like ruin any of like the buttons, like the little labels on it. And because there's all electrics behind that, I didn't want to damage any of them either. So, but other than that, it is completely blacked out and looks absolutely incredible. A lot easier than I first thought it would be. I thought it would be way harder to get the roof lining out and actually wrap it. If I was to do it again, I'd definitely choose probably a different material other than suede. Like suede is awesome and feels super nice, but it's just so hard to work with. Like there's a couple wrinkles in little tiny hard to reach places. There's just not a lot of give in the material, but it's actually, for the first time ever doing something like this, it's turned out absolutely incredible. Anyways guys, make sure you leave a like, comment and subscribe. Everything helps me and I appreciate you all so much. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. I'll get back to all of you guys. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one.